Welcome to the Pimp My Setup highlights for episode number 130. The first setup was submitted by Aaron. Everything is so different. He's got a different kind of desk, which I think is pretty dope. The problem is it the most usable thing in the world? Yeah, kind of. It's not awful. Like the actual keyboard portion is okay. Yeah, part of it's on the mouse map. Left side though, that's where he kind of lost me with having like a nightstand as his like L attachment for the desks. Maybe a new desk, something that would work a little bit better, give you a little bit more storage on the underside. Maybe just buy a Linmon or something that can attach off the sidewall, and I think that would be fine. Aaron scored a 76. The next setup was submitted by Jack. This is cool. I mean, this is collectible heaven. He's got everything you can need when it comes to Master Chief. The lighting in them is just a tad underwhelming, especially when you have the one cable coming across. Usability for your actual setup is great. The games on top are organized. Looks like you sit there, you're able to touch everything you need with no problems. Overall, it really is. It's straight to the point. Jack scored an 80. The next setup was submitted by Connor. I like the usability here. I think it's pretty damn good. Yeah, your bowls are sort of like not in the right spot with that red bar, the red leg, but sometimes you do what you got to do, you know what I'm saying? But I was a little underwhelmed with what you have above on the wall, considering you have the full out poster on the left side. Why not utilize that space? I don't think that the two license plates are really going to be like, yeah, that's it. That's all I need on my wall. I like it. It's simple. It's straight to the point. And I see a lot of red going throughout the setup, so that was cool. Maybe some LEDs would help it. Connor scored an 84. The next setup was submitted by Justin. His shelving above. He's got, speakers and stuff up there. Is that the best spot? Nah, but with these kind of speakers, I don't think it's that big of a deal. As triple monitors, yeah, bezels fatter than your mom, but they're BenQs, bro. Chill. Tons of storage. The little drawers on the left, the Alex drawers underneath, and the big shelving unit that's not even fully used to the right. I'm really big about storage because storage allows you to get a great out of sight, out of mind score, because look at his desktop. You don't see any stupid stuff on there that he doesn't need, that he doesn't use. Justin scored an 82. The next setup was submitted by Kong. First photo doesn't really paint the picture too much. It's like his hashtag no filter, but kind of a filter. And then the second photo is like, okay, just kidding. This is what it actually looks like. Monitors do think they need to be tilted in a little bit. They shouldn't be flat. Shouldn't be a 180 degrees sort of thing. It should definitely be tilted in, even if it's like 20 degrees. Yeah, I mean, it looks like you have an awesome room, nicely decorated and such. I'm just not a big fan of the double printer garbage can combo you got going on over there. Kong scored an 84. The next setup was submitted by Wictor. I don't know what the hell you're trying to achieve here, because everything seems like a mess. You got post-its on post-its on post-its. Your shelf above, you're looking in like this, especially second photo really shows it off. What the, is that your shelf or your garbage can? Because like it looks stupid. It just looks very oddly placed. Like everything is in a weird shifted sort of thing. The desk I think fits because of how weird the curve is. It like gets smaller as it goes to the other side. It's just weird. Like everything's weird about it. Oh, they all kind of go into like this nice, I think it's the old Signum. I don't think it was called a Signum, but I think it came with the Gallant system. And like that's really nice, but why not manage the cables when they come out? They all kind of look like crap in that scenario. Really, your setup should look amazing, but it just it seems messy. And I think it's mainly attributed to the above scenario. I think the speakers aren't the best in position wise. Wictor scored a 66. The next setup was submitted by Daniel. Congratulations. Holy crap. Really nice. And look how clean that desktop is in the second photo. I mean, that is white all over the place. The laptop, I understand why it's like that. It is what it is. Not a big deal. Not obviously usable, but when you're set up the way you are, it doesn't matter. You're not going to be using it anyway. Overall, I mean, this is it fits color theme, and I can't wait for you to get the new mouse pad. Daniel scored an 88. The next setup was submitted by Max. This is pretty badass. We've seen a lot of under bed setups that just are very underwhelming, but this is like, he's kind of got it going on. He knows what he's doing. It's cool. There's a lot of crap on those shelves. Not necessarily the end of the world, but when you have your computer over there, it becomes a bit of a problem. The keyboard and stuff, the mouse keyboard and that Razer thing, what is that, the Goliath or some shit? I don't know. Looks like it's very tight and you don't have a lot of breathing room, and that's kind of partial to that's the fault of the freaking PC being where it is. Max scored an 84. The final setup was submitted by David. Definitely not ideal for that good old laptop there on the floor, right? Why not just put it right there? Also, I don't know who hung up the stuff on your wall. I'll use the joke again, but it looks like Helen Keller did it. Overall, it's messy. There's a lot going on. It just needs to be cleaned up. You need to get rid of all that stuff. David scored a 62. Daniel walked away with first place, getting an 88. Thanks for watching the Pimp My Setup highlights for episode number 130.